Now let's talk about rhythm and embellishments. How does it work? In music, Indian classical music, rhythm is managed through tala system. We call it rhythmic pattern, rhythmic cycles. And for each kind of composition, some of the talas are fixed. So while talking about embellishments in relation to the rhythm, we need to take a look at the kind of composition we had and how they are connected with the rhythmic pattern first. So we have few tals or few rhythmic cycles which are normally used for bada khyal or the slow paced compositions, and then there are few talas which are used more often for the madhya lay or drut lay khyals. That is one aspect of rhythmic patterns. Another very interesting concept or pattern which we use in Indian tala system is that it's based on how many beats are used, how many sections are there, and what kind of syllables or bol are used for that particular tal. So which is the unique thing in our tala system is that we have same number of beats. The sections might be different or same at times. The bol are different, and what happens? Then the overall effect of that tal is different. For example, we have Tilwada and Teen Tal. Both are 16 beats, both sections are the same. Even for Ek Tal and Char Tal, the same thing goes. Same number of beats, same sections, 2 beats in each section, but the bol are different. Bol are the syllables which are used in tal, and that difference is visible when we are playing that tal and when we are doing it with a musical composition. So we can say कि एक ताल का प्रयोग ज़्यादातर होता है ख्याल में, बड़ा ख्याल, छोटा ख्याल, मध्य द्रुत लय बंदिश में, और चार ताल is entirely used in a different compositional form, that is Dhrupad. So here everything being the same, but what is the difference? The way that rag is being projected with the use of बोल. हम लोग टेक्निकली कहें तो एक में खुले बोल यूज होते हैं और एक में बंद बोल यूज होते हैं. दिस इज टिपिकल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इंडियन ताला सिस्टम, especially in North Indian khayal and compositional singing. So that is one aspect. In this, when we add embellishments, how does it work? अगर हम 14 मात्रे का एक ताल पैटर्न लें तो धमार ताल भी है, जो धमार कॉम्पोजिशनल फॉर्म, 3 अलग कॉम्पोजिशनल फॉर्म में वो सेम number of beats are used in a different way. One is used for a different compositional form, that is dhamar, and tal is used as dhamar. Same 14 beats, you change the inner management of the tal, the inner organization of the tal in terms of sections, in terms of bols, then that is Deep Chandi, and which is used entirely in different compositional form, which is very delicate and ठुमरी. सेम 14 मात्रा अगर आप आड़ा चौताल लेंगे तो वो हम ख्याल गायकी में यूज़ करते हैं. तो हेयर व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस? डिफरेंस इन द वे वी प्रोसेस दोज बीट्स एंड सिंक्रोनाइज इट विद द compositional forms. And now we move on to more delicate part. जब हम ताल को एक बंदिश में ढालते हैं, जब हम उसको सेट करते हैं, so sometimes even the embellishments are fixed as per the beats of the tal. इसमें एक एग्जांपल देना चाहूँगी. बहुत पॉपुलर बंदिश है विलास खानी तोड़ी की, which is based on ताल तिलवाड़ा, and it's a slow paced नी के घूंगरिया, very very popular. Why? Because Vilas Khani is known for his mead, और mead and pause before mead or an onset of another note is seen in this rag. How? I'll just sing the sthai part. रे गा रे सा नी के I might have gone up matra here or there, but on the whole, in this whole style, if you look at it, शब्द कम हैं, नी के घूंगरिया ठुमक चाल चलत हैं, but what is used more? Lots of mean, lots of a pause or a comma. Ch sa re ga ma ga re. This comma and ma ga re written in the composition. So the whole bandish is coming out so well, and that takes me to the next point कि normally nowadays there is a tendency or a system that sometimes people say कि oh 16 मात्रे में कौन गाएगा, we'll just squeeze it in 12 beats because that is more convenient. I don't know why, there are many reasons given कि बड़े ख्याल की बंदिश अगर तिलवाड़ा में है, sometimes people sing it in 12 beats, that is they are reducing 4 beats and squeezing it in ek taal, which is more common, people will know it more. I don't know, many reasons might be there. What I feel in this process of squeezing that bandish into a smaller frame takes away the beauty or aesthetics part many times. अगर आप इस बंदिश नी के घुंगरिया को 12 beats में गाएंगे तो mostly what will we cut? That prolonged meter. कहीं पर तो वो 4 मात्रे कम करने पड़ेंगे. So while doing this process, I don't agree that we can go on doing it. Why? Because that way जिस भावना से, जिस process के साथ that composition was made, as Bhatkhande ji has said कि while creating a composition or making a composition, there is a musical imagination which goes on and which creates that musical sentence with the help of the notes. Until and unless that imagination is complete, you should not just abruptly end it. So this is how I feel that embellishments are connected or related to the composition and the rhythmic pattern. This is all interwoven together. एक पैटर्न जब एक तरीके के कॉम्पोजिशन से मिलता है और एक पर्टिकुलर राग के स्वरूप को ध्यान में रखते हुए, which includes the embellishment part also, then it is created as a whole. So any part of it, if we try to disturb or adjust, doesn't work. Another thing which is important while we are talking about rhythm and embellishment is place of sum in the composition. कहाँ से वो ताल शुरू होती है? That is very very important when we are looking at it from this point of view. And another thing, जब बड़ा ख्याल में हम ताल में तिरकिट या कत्ता, this is specific syllables related to Indian Tala system, जब वो use होते हैं when it is in sync with the literature of the composition, a beautiful picture emerges. इसीलिए पहले मैंने सुना है, ऐसे घरानेदार लोग कहते हैं कि जब राग इम्प्रोवाइजेशन, राग आलाप की ट्रेनिंग देते थे तो टिपिकल ये ट्रेनिंग दी जाती थी कि आप किस जगह पर रुकते हो, उस जगह ताल का कौन सा बोल आकर रुक रहा है। अगर आप बड़े ख्याल का इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कर रहे हैं और अगर आपका जो सेंटर नोट जिसके अराउंड आप पूरा आलाप को बुन रहे हैं वो अगर कत्ता पे रेस्ट करता है, तो सपोज टू बी हाँ अच्छा है, इनकी ट्रेनिंग अच्छा है। दैट्स व्हाट आई हर्ड। सो why it is acha? Because that katta is giving that resting point required for that raga at that time on that particular composition. This is again increasing the aesthetic aspect। और इस जगह हम कौन सा, कई बारी तिरकिट में मुर्की यूज़ होती है बड़े ख्याल के कॉम्पोजिशन में, या शब्द एक टिपिकल तरीके से यूज़ होते हैं। So many examples are there, but we need to be more aware while picking up of composition कि इसका ताल स्ट्रक्चर से सिंक कैसा है, किस तरीके से ये ताल के संग सिंक्रोनाइज कर रहा है, कौन सी जगह पर नोट एक्सटेंड हो रहे हैं। एक एग्जांपल सिर्फ ऐड करूँगी कि मारू बिहाग की एक बंदिश है सुघर की, जिसमें बड़े ख्याल में सम के पहले एक मुर्की है, बहुत सारों में होती है, बट देन देयर इज अ रेस्टिंग पॉइंट। इन बिटवीन देयर इज वन अदर पार्ट जिसमें तिरकिट के संग लिटरेचर का सिंक्रोनाइजेशन है। स्मॉल थिंग्स। वन क्विक एग्जांपल ऑफ मध्यलय बंदिश। वन बंदिश इन राग भटियार, सधा मा पा गा पा गा रे सा मा पा गा रे सा। कैसे गुन गाऊं तोरे, नाउ विल इंक्लूड ताल, कैसे गुन गाऊं तोरे। सी द फ्लो ऑफ द बंदिश immediately changes। गुने जन को गुने जान हो तो एक दास तुम्हारे, कैसे गुन गाऊं तोरे। तो बंदिश कहाँ से शुरू होगी, ताल के किस मात्रा से शुरू होगी, that also changes the aesthetics of the composition, and in the process that again that synchronization of tal with the composition, with the notes, with the embellishment used, all put together make this full composition or full performance. So in the end I would like to say that these all aspects, be it rhythm, be it pause, these are a very minute thing in the music but no less important, because music is something which is a full, से कहते हैं as a whole we see a picture, we see somebody singing a composition, but in that composition what all is involved. I am not saying that one should go totally technical and ignore that emotional aspect of it, no, because when we use embellishment, when we use karn, meer, as, that immediately enhances the emotional quotient or the feeling. We say that if you use as or breath properly, you can increase whatever is said in the literature with the help of note, because the intensity increases. Khayal music is basically a mix or a sum total of so many techniques, aspect of music put together to make it sound as a whole system of khayal gaiki. We have types of khayals, and related to types of khayals we have different types of rhythmic patterns or tal, and then combining both together we have different embellishment which are used sometimes exclusively depending on the type of khayal we are using or the type of tal we are using. So all these put together makes a raga a rag. Or in the process, one has to be aware, be more conscious what we are singing and how we are singing. Then what happens? Apart from technical knowledge, you are able to enjoy more. You know what you are singing, and in the process you can extend it or retract it, कम ज़्यादा कर सकते हैं, keeping in mind all that aspects related to the embellishment and aesthetics of raga and composition.